It is low tide out here. You know what that means? Bait time. All right, got the glove on. I don't know why it's so tight. I swear this thing shrunk. It is warm out, the tide is right. We are looking for a couple different types of crabs. First things first, let me get these things in sport mode. The main two crabs we are looking for are fiddler and mud crabs. Now I've already seen, there's some right there. See some fiddlers scurrying around. Look at this as we're walking. Oh my gosh. Oh, see, you gotta be kind of quick. Dude, I'm just looking around. This place is absolutely loaded, crabs everywhere. The main reason we're wearing this glove that doesn't really fit, rocks that have this on them, these are old oysters. These are very, very, very sharp. So it's important to have some protection, you know. Fiddler crabs can pinch you. It hurts like, you know, a little bit, but that would hurt a lot more. Dude, look at all these crabs. Oh. Little buddy right there is our first official fiddler crab of the day. You can tell it's a male because it's got that one big claw into the bucket. All right, there we go, man. Oh, dude, I don't know if you guys can see the amount of crabs right here. They're trying to run away from us. Get over here. That is a female. See how she does not have one big claw, she has like two smaller ones. Now clearly there's a lot of fiddler crabs around. Those are awesome bait. We're gonna keep chasing them, but if you have a glove, you could also do that. You see those little crabs down there? That is a little bit different. That is what you call a mud crab. Now here's the thing, there are also stone crabs, which look pretty similar. Sometimes I can't exactly tell which is which, and you'll get fined if you take the wrong crab. So we're gonna put that dude back, put him back under his house. There's so many frolicking fiddlers, I don't even think we really need to flip rocks. Oh my goodness, we have found the rock. We gotta be quick, we gotta be swift. See if we can fill our bucket up. They're all gonna start sprinting. Look at this. Oh my gosh, I don't want it. Oh, geez. All right, we're doing good, we're getting some. I just need to put the, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Come on, round them up. Look at that. Say that guy's a little angry. Whew, did I mention it's really hot out here? Look at this whole colony right here. Get over here. Hey, look at this. Look at this guy. Little hermit crab. We're not gonna use him as bait. Be free, hermit. My pants are sagging. All right, we're doing good. We're loading the bucket up. I don't even know if you guys can see that. There's what we have right now. We're starting to load it up a little bit. We're doing good. We don't need a full entire bucket. You can see there's like little holes in the ground. That's where they go down to hide. During these months when it's warmer out, you'll find them like how they are right here, just freaking zooming in all over the surface. But in the winter when it's cold, these things burrow down and they can be hard to find. Dude, oh my gosh. Look at this. Look at the crabs. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is actually a lot more difficult than you'd think trying to film and catch these things. Look, little buggers are so quick. Oh. There's one. Here we go. Try to get multiple in one handful. I got 0. There's 1. There's 2. I'm not out of breath. Are you out of breath? Come on. Oh. Come on, can we go for 3? See, once they get into stuff like this, there's some netting, but all these shells and oysters, it's tough to get them out. They got a lot of stuff to hide in. There's 2 more. Can't really see them. They're in the mud in the hand, but they're going into the mud in the bucket. All right, we're getting somewhere. Probably only need a few more. And I need some freaking water. I really want to make this like a thing. I want to find more of my own bait and be able to not have to spend as much money. Still have to work on shrimp, mud minnows, and a couple other things, but I think we've kind of got these fiddlers dialed in a little bit, at least during this time of the year. The thing is, you can't really hesitate. There's so many targets, so you just have to almost pick one, just kind of go for it. Oh, you went in a hole. Also, I know there's better ways to do this. I've seen people like bury a bucket in the sand and like herd them in. I definitely want to try that. Maybe next time, but also this is just kind of like fun. Here we go. That dude is a fast one. Oh, no. Look at that. A thick one right there. All right, we've been out here for a little bit. Hey guys, welcome to my crab haul. There we go. I'd say we probably have around 2 dozen in the bucket at the moment. That's probably all we really need. Maybe we'll pick up a few more along the way back. That was fun. I need some water, man. It's hot. As I'm walking out, look at all of them, dude. Look at all these crabs. Oh, that was a satisfying handful almost. All right, let's see if we can pin them on the wall here. Whoa. That might have backfired. Foot sinking. Thank God we got 4-wheel drive. Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't know what just happened. Foot sunk. Wasp attacked. I didn't get stung, but it was flying like I had an issue. We just got one more crab right there into the bucket. We should be good. All right, so we've got the bait, but of course, every time we do something like this happens. Finding the bait and finding the fish can get very, very messy. Personally, I get muddy, sandy, salty, wet. And back in the day, this would have wrecked the floor of my car. The floors would just be done for. But now I don't even think about it. Let me show you something. These are 3W liners. They're custom fit using 3D laser scanning, so they actually match my car's exact shape. And dirt, mud, sand cleanup, you just hose them off. If you still have traditional floor mats in your vehicle, let this be your sign to make your life easier. The whole cleaning process takes like 10 seconds per mat. They're made with this thing called Vigor Mold Tech, so they hold their shape and stay looking fresh even after all the dirtiness you put them through. One of the best parts is no nasty rubber smell when you open the box. Just throw them in and go. Just take your shoes off before driving if they're muddy. Look, most of us are driving like every day. The floor mats are always being used. You're most likely tracking in something. And I don't know about y'all, but when I have bait like shrimp or minnows, there's not many places to put them besides on the floor, and that water's always splashing around. These liners just look great and really make life easier. So if you're interested, check out the link down in the description below. Huge thanks to 3W Liners for sponsoring today's video. Trust me, we are going to be using these bad boys for a long time. Ooh, all right, y'all, it is the next day. We are at a boat ramp, going to be launching the kayak. It is toasty, it's kind of windy. It stormed all yesterday, so we didn't actually go out. But yeah, man, let's get everything rigged up. We're going to be trying something. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but we're going to give it a shot. All right, so we're back out on the water. We're going to fish this little channel here. It's been a while since we've been on the kayak. Listen to this. Y'all hear those bird sounds? Very nice. I have fished this one time before. We caught some stuff that was in a different time of the year again though. But here's what we're going with. We've got the rod and we just have a little egg sinker, pretty strong leader in case there's any sharp stuff or, you know, we're gonna be fishing structure. And then we have a little circle hook at the end here. And then of course, we have the bait that we caught yesterday. Look at that. All still lively. That's one of the cool things about fiddlers. They are one of the best baits to use if like you're gonna use them the next day or the next day. Like people say you just put a damp like towel on top of them. They seem to be pretty hardy. So that's cool. It's just cool that we caught them too. I mean, coming out here with stuff we already have, don't have to buy bait. I will say the last time we were here, it was winter and we were actually catching some sheep's head. I caught a huge one. We're gonna go to that spot where we caught that last time. We'll probably end up fishing all this stuff right here. The thing is, sheep's head fishing is like way better in the colder months. I don't even know if they'd be like around here this time of year, but if they're not, possibly redfish, possibly black drum. I mean, really, anything could be around here. But yeah, I just have not been on the kayak much. One, because just these freaking thunderstorms come out of nowhere. Last thing I want to do is being way out in a creek or something and Mother Nature just, wow, lightning all around us. That does not sound like fun. And also, it's just been so hot. That's why I thought today would be a good idea to come do something like this, because we're going to try to get under some docks and like get out of the sun. I'm already getting burned. I don't even burn like that either, honestly. All right, let's see what we can do. I know some dock owners do not like you fishing. All right, I need to know what you guys would do in this situation here. Technically, I'm not allowed to be down, you know, under this dock, but it's just weird. Like, they're up there. They don't know I'm directly below them. Would you, A, be quiet and still, and maybe they'll just leave? B, cough or something, you know, slight, just to politely give your position away? Or C, say, boo! I chose secret option D. We slowly and quietly try to drift on out of there.
I did not know you were under there. Oh my God.
I'm so sorry.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
I had no idea you were under there.
All right, so we've got an artificial now. We're switching up the mission. Oh, the sun has been draining me. I thought I'd be more in the shade. I wasn't really getting any bites down there anyway, too much. But I don't really want to give anybody else heart attacks either. So we are fishing unfished territory for myself. Artificial lure. Chucking it up against this grass line, and we'll see if anything's around. We've got a few different kinds of baits in the bag, but I don't know, man. There's just so much bait around here. We're gonna have to make ourselves look pretty juicy, I think, to be able to compete. Waiting to see like a lower tide like this. Usually you hear stuff blowing up on bait, or you could see wakes or something. It's just a bunch of bait. That's all I'm really seeing so far. This is crazy. We've officially run into Gar City. Look, there's one right there. I don't know if they're eating stuff or if they're just coming up to like breathe or something. Dude, I'm literally surrounded by gar. Oh my gosh, that's a pretty big one right there. It's kind of creepy, dude. I'm literally surrounded. Some of them are pretty big. Okay. At first I was like, what the heck is it? There's another one right there. It's like, what the heck is jumping around here? There's like hundreds of gar at that little bend right there. Very interesting. I've really never caught or targeted gar down here before. I don't even know what species. The only gar we've really targeted and caught before were those giant monster dinosaurs in Texas. All right, so it is a few days later. We're at a very different area. We're gonna be kind of switching up here a little bit. We did manage to spook the heck out of the old dock lady. I don't think she much appreciated that. But as you can see, today we have the bike out. We have one rod, and I wanted to get some more bait. This video, I was like, all right, we collected our bait before. We're gonna do it again today, but get something different, because I think if I would have had shrimp or mud minnows, we probably would have had some more luck. No shade to the fiddlers, but I just don't think this time of the year. If anything, I don't know. It's a crab. Crabs are tasty for fish. I don't know if you can hear that too. These freaking bugs are singing. But yeah, today we're going deep into the woods. It might get a little buggy for us. I got the bug spray on deck. I wanted to see if I can catch some shrimp or some mud minnows today, but then I looked at my trunk when we got to the spot and there was no cast net. So we got to go with what we got. We've got this little dude on, and we've got some other soft plastics. We got some other jig heads. Will this work? Possibly, possibly not, but we're gonna give it a shot. Whew. Well, this trail is slightly overgrown. I've had to kind of be on the lookout as far as snakes and gators go. But I just don't think in general many people have been coming back here during these months. Partly because there's like a ton of spider webs. I just had to stop. I ran through a couple, and usually back home, I mean, it's a spider, whatever. But around here, they got some nasty spiders down south. Like, I've seen black widows, and I've heard stories about what black widows do if they bite you, and it does not sound fun. So I just like, let's see, there's a big, frick. Spider webs everywhere. I don't know if any of you guys are spider experts or spider web experts, but some of these webs were like super thick, like freaking fishing line thick. Y'all got any idea what kind of spiders those might be? Check over here, make sure no gators. I'm still adjusting to these areas, especially during this time of the year. If you guys could tell, I'm a guy from Delaware. All right, there we go. We'll throw this around again. We've got a bunch of different stuff. Oh. See if anybody's around here. So many fiddlers at my feet. This is another one of those spots. I've been here, I think, twice before ever, but I've only been here during the winter. So I have absolutely no clue. This looks like a spot that could possibly hold some flounder during this time of the year. I see a little bit of bait moving around. We got the fiddlers. We're gonna put in some work and do some experimentation. Plan is to just kind of throw this lure a little bit of everywhere right now. This is kind of the issue, I'd say, or not an issue, but one of the main downsides to land-based fishing like this is that you don't have all the water in the world to work with. So what we want to do, or what my goal is, I don't know, I'm no freaking professional, but I was gonna try to throw and hit as much of this water as I can. You never know if a flounder is stuck there on the bottom, or we got some reds patrolling, or trout, or what the heck could be up in these creeks. So we just want to make ourselves look like a little bait fish, a little tasty snack. Chuck it around a little bit everywhere, try different retrieves. And then, I mean, if it bites, it's fine. We got different plastics. We're prepared. I mean, we've even got a bunch of little dancing fiddlers over here, so I don't know how effective those will be if we're going by the science from the other day, but it's bait. We were biking down the trail back, and remember how I said I was going through a bunch of spider webs? Bro, I'm not even joking. So I look up, because before, you know, I was just kind of scanning the ground. I was like, all right, snakes, alligators, don't want to really get in contact with any of those. I did see 2 turtles on the way back, the little tortoises. Oh my gosh, these giant, like when I say giant, I'm talking about spiders like at least that big. It started to drizzle a little bit on the way back, so I could see a little bit better, because it kind of, you know, wets their, they were up a little bit though, so I might have just hit like one of their strings or something. But massive, giant, freaking, oh, freaked me out. I'm not even scared of spiders. It was freaking me out a little bit.
Yet again, we were fishing for a couple hours here. You can see there's beautiful blue skies, and as you turn, boom, them freaking storms come out of nowhere during this time of the year. And this one, I just heard some rumbling, and then it just kept inching closer. Sometimes you'll get lucky, and they'll kind of go a different direction or kind of pass you. This one was heading right for us. So I threw one more cast, and we had to get out of there. Over the past week, we've thrown a lot of casts, fished a lot of hours, searched a lot of different areas. It's been a lot of fun, but we really haven't caught anything. It's personal, man. I was starting to feel a little crabby until I saw this sign. The intent of this video was to go around, try to experiment, and possibly catch something. That last part has not really worked out very well. Again, I'm not from here. We're still learning. Are those excuses? Possibly. None of that matters, man. Today is the freaking day. Real quick, I just want to say happy 4th of July to all of you guys. Around here, it has been crazy. Like, so many people out here fishing. Again, I don't know much about these warmer months, but we're learning. You can probably hear the bucket bubbling. We got some bait today. Yes, we stopped at the tackle shop. You guys have seen it's kind of been an ongoing struggle. Hopefully today is the day that ends. We've kayaked. We've biked. Today we're going to be on feet. There is a bridge over here. We've got a couple different rigs. We've got some bait. If I missed an upload, this is why. This video has taken like a freaking week. But if you guys fish, you know, man, it's Mother Nature. Nothing is guaranteed. We put a lot of energy into it. Hopefully today is the day that all that combines, and at least we hopefully catch like something. I'm telling y'all, it's crazy, man. Sometimes, you know, things go, according to plan. Sometimes you gotta pivot, but then you gotta pivot again, and then you gotta pivot again. But hopefully in the end, that just kind of makes, you know, a successful day feel better. You know what I'm saying? If we catch a fish now, it means more. This all potentially could have went to plan if we would have just started out with a bucket full of thick, juicy minnows like we have here. You never really know in the end though, right? Something like this, I don't know. Just feel better about this. Little Carolina rig, egg sinker. Toss that out there. And we're gonna be running 2 different rigs. All right, there we go. At first, this video was already like, you know, catch whatever bites kind of thing. Now it's that, but it's personal. It's extra catch whatever bites. If literally anything bites us, I will be happy. Well, if anything gets hooked. I honestly haven't fished on too many bridges around here. But the cool thing about bridges and just like piers and other things like this is that you can get deeper, because right now it's like a shallower tide. Also, you got the structure. You've got water movement. It's just fun, man. You never know. It's like a freaking mystery of what could possibly be down there. On this rig, we're going to put one of these dudes. Here we go. I got it all rigged up. It has been a little while since we've used something like this. This is a sabiki rig. So we have these tiny little things. These are supposed to imitate like little bait fish. You actually just jig this around in certain circumstances and just catch fish on this. But I'm going to tip this with a little bit of shrimp. This comes with a couple different hooks. We've got a 1 ounce sinker at the very bottom of it. Just check this line real quick. I thought I saw it bounce a little bit. Dude, there's a ton of needlefish on the top of the water here. I wonder if they'll eat it. So this hopefully is the ticket. We've got the other rod. I mean, you never know what could be hanging out around here that would bite a live shrimp. Possibly a little red coming in close. Possibly one of those needlefish. The possibilities are there. But again, I just want to catch a fish. And again, one of the most fun parts about fishing a bridge like this, especially like in areas like the Florida Keys, I want to get down there so bad. We're going to be doing a lot of traveling here very, very soon. We've just been busy with something that you guys will see in the next video. That's why the fishing hasn't been anything like super insane, you know. Not that we do stuff like that all the time anyway, but want to get to traveling and doing some more interesting stuff. As I mentioned recently as well, we're going to be going back to Delaware here pretty soon, so I'm excited about that. We're going to be doing a bunch of different stuff. I know lately we've definitely been focused on the southern saltwater stuff. Alright, let me look down. Let me see a piling. We're going to drop this right near the piling. Water is pushing in this way. So we're going to put it on the other side of the piling. Hopefully something sitting out right near there. Waiting for a little snack. Oh, there's a bite. It's definitely a little deeper than I thought it'd be right here.
there's a bite. There we go. I think I got him. Do I have him? Hello? This might be the move. We came out even a little bit deeper. Now we're almost to the middle of the bridge. There we go. Oh my gosh. That's something decent. Off the bridge piling. Oh no. Oh, he just lost it. It was on the very bottom hook. That's what's tough, man. This isn't a very strong line, so you don't want to crank the drag down. I'll crank it a little bit more down than it was. Oh, yep. See, there we go. No. Oh, something just ran me right into the... Oh, they're still on. Maybe they'll swim out of it. I feel a fish still. Oh, he swam out. Oh, he swam out. What is that? Get over here. Oh my gosh. Get up here. You thought you were going to take my sabiki? Heck no, man. Let me get a firm grasp of this fish. First fish of the day. He's a little bit bloody. I don't know how. Maybe we got him in the side of the mouth pretty hard or something. That is a little spade fish. Heck yeah, dude. That is so cool. That's like just little baby aquarium fish. They're actually pretty good eating too, but we're going to let that guy go. Right back down there. There's a big... Dude, can you guys see that little white spot in the water right there? Big crab just paddling with the current. Dude, that put up a fight. That's what I'm saying, man. That's why the bridge fishing is just so cool, because you can throw like little pieces of shrimp down. You guys see that crab right there? That's like a 6-inch point to point. Like, that's a big crab, dude. But yeah, it's just like you're mystery fishing. You never know what could be on these pilings. There's crabs. There's a little bunch of needlefish right there. I saw a big school of mullet swim by earlier. This is just a vibe, man. It'd be cool if there was a bunch of those down there, man. These are... Jeez, that was loud. As you can see, these are super fun to catch. Especially on this lighter rod. But I honestly was wondering if there's going to be any snappers around here, which would be really cool. I don't really get to catch many snapper around here. And they're very, very, very tasty. Oh, I'm getting better again. Come on, this is possible that this is something completely different too. That's why we got the little hooks on too, in case it is something smaller. And if you haven't tried fishing like this, I would suggest like giving it a shot. Even freshwater, saltwater, whatever, just size down a lot and just see what mystery stuff could be down around wherever you normally fish. Put on a tiny little hook. Doesn't need to be a couple different, like a sabiki or anything. Just a little hook. Freshwater, you know, a little piece of worm. Saltwater, a little shrimp or squid or whatever. I think I'm going to go get my shrimp and... Oh, we got it all stolen off. Alright, let's rebait this. This kind of stuff is just fun, man. If you guys enjoy these videos, definitely let me know. Hit down there, hit that thumbs up button. Now we're back in business. Now the key is to not get it A, snagged, or B, get dragged into the freaking piling, but that's, I feel like, where your best bet at getting a bite is. So it's kind of a little sort of sketchy. Oh. Very little taps. Oh, we got a fish one. Oh, we got it. Oh my gosh. Dang it, dude. See, that's the thing about the sabiki. Just because you hook it, yep, we had him on the bottom one. I'm not even gonna lie, I've lost more fish than I can count on these little sabikis. Oh. Not only, like I said, is this fun, but like if you're in a situation like I am, where it's personal between you and the fish, like you've just tried a bunch of different things and nothing's really been working out for like a week straight, it's a good way to, for sure, for the most part, get a bite. Now that bite doesn't always translate to a fish, but hey, man. Let me cook real quick. Oh. Oh man, you got something good on there now. Please don't come off. Oh, what is that? Dude, why do these fight so hard? Second one of the day. All right. Sabikis can be a mess a little bit. Like tangled everywhere. Let's see if we can go a little bit shallower. I want to get this shrimp thrown out. I think this rod's just been sitting here with no bait. Yeah, I mean, we kind of figured that. Let's get another live one on there. I personally think that a lot more stuff and variety would be up here, but I don't know. I've never really done this too much. Come on, eat it. Oh. At this point, we got a few hooks missing. That last one definitely popped off too. Gotta loosen that drag a little bit. See, there's a fish. I don't want this to pop off, so we're gonna keep that drag light. But also kind of, oh man, keep some tension. I'm gonna play it super loose. Hopefully he gets tired. I just want to see, oh, see, that's something different. That is a different fish. That is so funny. Okay, come here. Hopefully we can get this thing up. I don't know if that's gonna happen or not. Dude, look at him. I don't know if I've ever caught one of these before. He's so puffed up. Look at that. You're good, man. You are good. I don't think that these can really hurt you too bad, besides like their freaking mouths getting crushed Coke cans I've seen. Oh, it feels so weird. See, like this, to a lot of people is not exciting. To me, this is cool, man. This is a new species of fish, I believe. I'm gonna take a few quick pictures real quick, actually. Now, here's the thing. I've learned one time before, and I will never forget it again. If I don't know much about a fish, I'm not gonna be like touching it a lot. So thank you, buddy. Get back down there. Those things, I believe you can eat, and they're very tasty, but they are venomous, and they can actually like really mess you up if you don't know what you're doing, I think. I literally have two hooks left. Okay. Getting down to the last few here. If you don't know the story, basically, I was in some, I don't even know. I want to say I was in the Caymans on a cruise one time, and I brought a little travel rod and I fished at the port, right? I was just touching a bunch of little fish and super cool aquarium fish until I believe it was called a squirrel fish poked me. Oh my gosh, dude, I literally thought, I thought that was it. I think it's called a squirrel fish. I don't really know, but the venom and their little pointy things, I got stabbed a couple times in this hand and a couple times in this hand when I was trying to hold it. Oh, dude. So now whenever I catch something and I don't know much about it, you know, it's best just to research it after, and then the next time I know, you know. That might honestly be why we're getting a ton of little nibbles. Nothing's really coming up. So those things have really tiny mouths. That's probably why some of our rigs are missing. We just got a bite right there. Because when they do bite things, they have a very sharp and hard bite. So they probably took a couple of our hooks with them. Well, I'm getting little bites right here. And that one was pretty big. I imagine if there's one, there's probably a bunch of tinier ones. Like right here, I'm getting bit a lot. There we go. Loosen that up a little bit. Worked last time. Come on, what is this again now? Definitely in the current. Okay. Yeah, these dudes are definitely around. Current plus small rod, I mean, these things are really putting up a fight, honestly. Boom. All right. What's that? Third one of the day? We could be starting a little mini aquarium by now. Thank you, buddy. Oh, look at that. You guys see that? That's what I'm saying, man. You never know what you're going to see when you're out fishing. That's just a pregnant female crab. And she's just drifting away on top of the water. Her apron was lit up, freaking filled with eggs under it. Ooh, all right, we're gonna see if we can get anything else to bite here. Something different would be cool, but we might end up just losing our hooks. I don't know. This is so cool though, man. It's just like simple things. Simple rod, simple rig. Literally the most simple bait you can get around here. Don't even need to be live, just get some frozen ones. But we caught some stuff, that made my day, and then that freaking puffer fish. That's so cool, man. I'm trying to fill out my Pokédex. That's something I don't normally catch, you know? Something we don't normally do either, so this is cool.